Mr. Festus Keyamo, in this interview with the Time magazine in the year 2000, stated that Senator Bola Tinubu destroyed education in Lagos State, bought media houses over, bribed the state assembly through weird allowances, which is called a Chicago allowance, and rendered thousands of workers useless. Na Keyamo talk am o. He said, well, to be honest and sincere with you, I think it is more of type than of a substance. My position on this has always been very clear, and my position has remained unshaken, and I have been unmoved by the publicity, blitz, and the ratmas we have seen in the process or in the press. I have try to look at the little or the life of Lagosians, especially of the Lagos civil servants, because I don't even want to unduly criticize here. I want to talk with facts and figures. I think that is what Rufai always say. Facts and figures is there for them, and it was proven during the presidential election, and that was why in the gubernatorial election they did everything possible, and they thought they have arrived, or they are so strong, but they don't know that they have embarrassed and disgraced themselves. They have left a bad blueprint for themselves. They have disgraced themselves, and people have been saying it that Tinubu has been winning in Lagos. There's no way he can win in Lagos without these thugs, and they proving it on the gubernatorial election day. The same Keyamo, you see, the same Keyamo, the interview was there in 2000. Of course, everybody knows the role that he plays. So the question is that what has changed? Himself, he doesn't know that he has even helped those who are even bringing the issue of his US, Tinubu's US case. This Keyamo is going to even help them. He has already, now that he's just running up and down, and that's why most of the things he's saying now cannot be substantiated. They don't have substance, because he has already done the real work. Then all this one when they do now, now for in pockets. Somebody should please ask Keyamo what has changed about Tinubu that makes him desperate to sell the same Tinubu to Nigerians today. Hashtag reality beckons. Some things have changed. One, Mr. Festus Keyamo has lost his conscience. Secondly, position the sweets. Yes, he is a minister today and hopes to continue as a minister or something even more juicy in Baba Tinubu's government. And thirdly, he was a lawyer but not a politician. You must imagine after another 8 years now, he would proceed straight to his state to become the governor, and maybe someday he may even become the president. Unfortunately, in the nativity of many Nigerians, Mr. Keyamo is a hero who is fighting for them. I pity people. Of course, people, nobody's going to be thinking that he's an hero, or he's a hero. My goodness. The same Tinubu is now an angel to Keyamo. God help us. Okay, if he dares deny anything, I will provide a newspaper where he did the interview. Is still in my father's archives. Keyamo has a prize. It is because of this character that made Gani Fahimi to sack him from his chamber. Can this be true? Simply looking to collect his own pocket money, just like FFK. All these guys are wants is all what this guy wants is Tinubu's money. It is very obvious. Yes, they are best of the same feather. That's a fanicality. This FFK says see they get a Abi Keyamo say see they people see they like try to listen to what they talk say and this man is still a son. Oh. But for that FFK, that one is a write-off. That is Nigerian politicians, utilitarian, pragmatic. They eat from both sides of mouths. Festus Keyamo is a son that from both sides of his garrulous mouth, he has no common sense of history. Bola knows why he puts him there, and the mumu is eating his vomit. Can you imagine? Festus Keyamo, you are a common MU. He say he knows why he put him there, and he no get sense. Yes, which I really concur with that, because now you use your mouth to talk all manner of things. They constantly make you can't change am. You see, even FFK, but Nigerians are wiser than all of those tricks. Even that Tinubu himself is using. But Keyamo, if really he has integrity, I remember one guy, the budget who is in budget Onigbide. Yeah, I've forgotten his first name. Onigbide. The same thing he has been complaining about the problems of the nation, and all of a sudden Buhari's government, and they always like to use or to bring people who have been being critical of their policies, to bring them together to come and work for them. At the end of the day, you'll not be able to say anything. Just like a Rwanda, one of the economic whatever they put economic team we put together. That Rwanda used to talk every other day. We always seeing him coming out. You can imagine with all this money crunch and what have you. Even the maybe they just put them at the corner. They are not supposed to be making any any statement. That man was always coming out to speak, and people always like to listen to him. But since they have given him that position, he has been quiet, not saying anything. He can't even discuss, he can't even advise, he can't even say this is how things are or this is how things are not supposed to be. He's just been quiet. The same thing they did with that Onigbide, and he had already accepted APC's appointment when his supporters came out and said, you that you have been, neutral, say things the way they are. You think if you join APC, get the appointment, you'll not be able to say anything. After 3 days or 4 days, the guy say no, may they take, say no once again. I think now he can have his peace. But all these people, when they know that you are very, very, very active, see what this one is doing now. What did they call her? That one, you're the fool yourself. Now fool they fool yourself. The one they call her, you see her now, it's neither here nor there. But Nigerians already know the stuff is made of. See Omokri now, that one say no even get shame. We now know all of them. Nigerians now know all of them. You see that when they said that Peter Obi does not have a structures, he doesn't have structures. But we saw the structures. Okay, now people who have structures for the past how many decades, what is now the difference between their votes and that of Peter Obi in less than 9 months that he came on board in this new party? We should even judge from that place. And we know a lot of places, a lot of states that they stole his votes. That is the reason why INEC did what they did. And you are coming to tell us a cock and bull stories. For as many, especially this one they call a fire, she telling us that this kind of a thing has been happening. So what is the big deal? Because that is his position. For as many of you, you know the truth, but you are covering it. Say forget it. No be today. No be today. All this kind of thing they happen for Nigeria. May they just move on. God will judge you. God will reward you according to what you are defending. That is just the only thing we can say. That is the only thing we can say. So somebody like a Keyamo now, Nigerians have seen him all. Nigerians have seen him all. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.